Newberg, how you doing? How you doing? It's been a little bit. Okay, so last month we did claim plus reasoning in one sentence. We worked on that as a school, and now we're going to work on evidence. The next piece, really just a sentence or two, right? So we're going to break this down. So what does good evidence have? Right? It's not just you find an article and you cut and you paste. You want to find evidence that's relevant evidence, that's sound evidence, right? So, how do you do that? Well, first off, it's going to have some certain things to it, like numbers, percentages. You're going to have experts in there. You're going to have studies. You're going to have research centers. You're going to have like actual dates that aren't from a long time ago, right? Then you can put all those things together. So, for instance, numbers 15% of most kids have big foreheads. That's a real statistic I just made up. Experts. Dr. Lee, a doctor, he's an expert. A professor's an expert, right? A researcher is an expert. Dr. Lee's study found that earbuds damage your hearing. Okay, cool. Studies. Certain places do studies, but if you want your research to be part of a study, right? The Mayo Clinic study on big foreheads found, right, are research centers. So, like the University of Louisville, they're a research center at times, or the Mayo Clinic is a research center you might hear of, right? Dates, right? On September 5th, 1982, Dr. Lee's study discovered that, now that date's a little bit old, just to point that out. So, you want up to date stuff, right? If you put it all together, I got my expert. Dr. Lee's study on big foreheads was conducted at the Mayo Clinic in 1996 and proved that you ugly. Okay, just trying to have some fun. But if you're lucky, you can get evidence that puts all that together. So here's what we're going to do. You have, I'm going to give you the claim. I'm going to hand it over to you on a silver platter. We're going to work on evidence. We're also going to help Mr. Walker. He teaches math. He drinks too much soda. So this is kind of like a come to Jesus for that. So here's the claim. Mr. Walker should drink less soda, comma, here's our reasoning, because it'll make him unhealthy. Okay? Provide the evidence to help support the claim. You can use the sources provided. Those are these right here, right? There's another one down here. You can use any of those. Remember to provide data, numbers, dates, experts, research centers, or studies, right? And you got all that up there. You got an example right there. Also, you got to find something different, but I went ahead and did an example for you, right? So you got the claim there, and here's the evidence to prove that Mr. Walker should drink less soda because it's unhealthy. Evidence. The researchers behind, so I got researchers. It'd be better if I had their names, but I don't have them, right? The researchers behind a 2017 study, I got a study, I got a date. They gathered data that indicated, right? Now, here is just, I underlined this because this is like what helps prove it, right? A link between diet soda and the risk of stroke and Alzheimer's disease, right? So let me read that again. The researchers behind a 2017 study gathered data that indicated a link between diet soda and the risk of stroke and Alzheimer's disease. They've linked that up, right? You drink too much soda, you might get Alzheimer's or you might have a stroke, right? So let's keep going. The study involved 2,888 people. Man, that's a number, right? So involved that many people over the age of 45 years. Okay, cool. So I got some good info there. The results showed that drinking one diet soda per day almost tripled a person's risk of stroke and Alzheimer's disease, right? So I got some more numbers. I got how many? Just one diet soda per day is going to triple a person's risk of stroke and Alzheimer's disease. So in the white here, I've underlined what I'm pointing to that kind of buffs up your evidence, that makes it good. Dates, numbers, studies. In the black, though, what I've underlined, that's the actual stuff that helps prove your claim, right? We're not even to reasoning yet. We're just pulling some stuff that helps prove our claim out of an article, okay? So take a go at it. I got that link, that source here. You got to find some different evidence, though. I got 3 different articles. There's different levels of, Good articles right there, good sources. If you're in social studies, they're going to be working on finding good sources so they can like really tear these up probably. But go in, find evidence. Why should Mr. Walker, why should he drink less soda? Right? Why is that going to make him unhealthy? All right. Go forth and